Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry, I can't stop. I'm just a short transvestite on my way to a party. You probably know me better as the mayor of Cleveland, East Cleveland. Does anyone see the mayor of East Cleveland? Hey, the mayor of East Cleveland was just here. He's a transvestite. He's quite short. See that? Look at that. You know what that is? Yeah, that's it. Drew it on myself using a pen. See that? Look, you know what it says? Join or die. Don't. See, if you ever decide to get a tattoo, don't have it done there. Because whenever you see people and they've got tons and tons of tattoos and it goes all the way up to there and then it stops, there's a reason for that. They know what they're doing. Because see, after that there, from there to about there, I saw some odd stuff. But see, when you get a tattoo, what I think is interesting is that, because I was on The View and I showed this tattoo. And because the late Barbara Walters wanted to see it. And if Barbara Walters wants to see something, you can just take your pants off and show her. And then I showed her a tattoo. And she said, she said, oh, I like that. And then she was nice about it and everything was fine. And then later on, I met some people and this lady came up to me and she said, I don't like your tattoo. And I said, that's okay, because it's not for you. It's for me. And then she said, oh, tattoos aren't rebellious. You know, everyone's got a tattoo right now. Everyone has one. I said, do you have one? And she said, no. And I went, that's why I have one. They're not rebellious, I know. But you don't have one. I have one. Which makes me cool.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day. And you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
That's enough, honestly. Quietly, you'll get your money. Just let it go. When do I get my $50? You'll get your, is it 50? What is it? 10? I don't know, whatever the hell it is. You'll get it. With you at home, you get it for free. What was all that cheering and shouting and yelling? I don't know if I remembered to put on my pants. Oh, I did. If I had a nickel for every time I said that. Hey! It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The publishers The publishers of Sarah Palin's upcoming memoir, who are also, by the way, the publishers of my memoir, which is already out. Available at all bookstores. So anyway, Sarah Palin's upcoming memoir, they've given it a title. It's going to be called Going Rogue. John McCain's memoir's coming out as well. It's going to be called Going Pee. I'm going pee. He's old. That's what I'm implying. Anyway, it's a big day for my new favourite politician, the East Cleveland Mayor, Eric Brewer. I talked about him last night because today he's up for re-election. I don't know if you know the story, but Mayor Eric Brewer, let's just say he's photogenic. Do we have a picture of the Mayor of East Cleveland? There he is, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, break me off a piece of that. That's just one of the embarrassing photographs that leaked onto the internet. Now, I shouldn't say embarrassing. They just don't show him in the best light. I know how he feels. Do we have another picture of Mayor Brewer, a better one? There you are. You see. Does a guy that big find lingerie that fits him? No, that's not a joke. I want to know. Where do you find that stuff? Maybe he shops at Victor's Secret or... Oh, no, he probably gets it at Walmart. Anyway, they're cheaper there. Those photographs were leaked just days before the election. Coincidence? No. This morning, even more pictures turned up. I think they might be fake. Because here he is hanging out with the Iranian president. There's a picture of him there. Look at that. I don't know if that's real. And then the next one's even worse. Look at this. Oh, for heaven's sake. Put that picture in my private collection, will you? Now, the last couple of pictures are obviously fake, but what if the first couple of pictures are fake too? It's possible. And by the time they're proven to be fake, the election will be over. And these days, anyone can doctor a picture and put it out there and cost someone their job. 4 words. Jay Leno, denim bikini. You heard me, Leno. Anyway, today's election day is election day in East Cleveland. It's election day right now. The polls just closed. Yeah, they keep them open to the middle of the night in East Cleveland. We're live, and they've just closed the polls. So we still don't know who won, but I'm rooting for Mayor Brewer, because he says the pics were stolen from his computer. I don't think he should be mad at whoever stole the photos. He should be mad at whoever took the photos, because the lighting is awful. He actually has a very pretty face, but you'd never know it. But apparently Mayor Brewer's computer broke, and he gave it to a friend to fix. And the friend took it to some place to get it fixed. I don't know, Best Buy or some Best Bisexual. Now, I would like to take a moment here to address anyone who is into kinky sex and photography. If your computer breaks, throw it away! Do not get it fixed! Every single time! Oh, no, I was just getting my computer fixed. Get a new one! In fact, throwing the computer away is not enough. Drive over the computer with a steamroller until it is a fine dust, and then tell Lindsay Lohan it is cocaine. Get rid of it! That's what I do with my computer, and I'm not even into kinky sex stuff. I don't even do that, except when the puppets are here. You should see how I hold 3 at once. It's awesome. That's a very happy giraffe, is all I'm saying. Ooh, yes. Anyway, I feel bad showing that one without showing the other one. Ooh. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Smattering of applause for Salvatore Dali. What about a picture of the mayor wearing lingerie? We got that? Yeah, there you are. That's better. understand is, how do you actually find out that you enjoy wearing lingerie, right? Do you accidentally put on your girlfriend's panties, you get up early, you're late for work, you put on your girlfriend's panties and go, oh, for heaven's sake, I got the... Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, can't make it to work today, feeling a bit sick. Now, as far as politicians go, what they do behind closed doors is their business. Unless it's funny, then it's my business. But it's difficult to take a politician seriously when you know how he gets his jollies. Now, I don't know much about Mayor Brewer. I don't know if he's gay or straight or in between. He seems like a half-decent man. He used to be a reporter. He focused on government corruption. I'm not familiar with any of his other positions except that one. Why do you have to look like you're lost as well? I put on lingerie and I can't find my way around all of a sudden. Oh, lost all sense of direction. Oh, where am I? Do you know what does make me happy about this, though? He's a Democrat. Because lately it's all been right-wingers, you know, family values and traditional marriage guys that get caught with the kinky stuff. I'm not saying they're all Republicans, but just the ones I can think of the top of my head. There was Governor Mark Sanford, Senator John Ensign, Congressman Mark Foley, Congressman Bob Allen, California Representative Mike Duval, Senator Larry Craig. And that's kind of, they do all that, but when a Democrat has a sex scandal, they really go all out. They're like, what? And then the king of the sex scandal, Bill Clinton, of course, the best of all. A cigar to you, sir. But I want to say is this, if Mayor Brewer likes putting on women's clothing, what's wrong with that? Doesn't hurt anybody. The only crime he's committed is one against fashion. I dress like a woman all the time here. Sometimes even for the show. Sometimes I put on lingerie and I can't find my way to the studio. I'm like... We have to take a break. I'm going to dress up as a lady and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the election night special from East Cleveland. We're waiting right now. We're on the phone to East Cleveland polling station. Not really, it's not connected to anything. And the results are coming in. They should be in sometime tomorrow. I am very excited to have the first openly transvestite mayor in America. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's already an openly... Oh, San Francisco somewhere. Yeah. There's got to be somewhere around San Francisco. There's got to be a mayor somewhere who's kind of like, excuse me. Do we have time for an email? You bet we do, toots. Craig, were you sexist to an invisible person there? Yes, I was. This is from Catherine in Dallas. Says, hey, Craig, I'm studying to be an actor, and since you are on TV and extremely talented, knock it off. I was wondering if you have any tips for an aspiring actor. Yeah. You want to practice the lines you're going to be using most in your career. Would you like fries? Right. This is from Marcin in Warsaw, in Poland. Wow. I don't know any Polish at all. Oh, I do. Bach nikim de kumna. What are you going to for? That wasn't Polish at all. It wasn't anything. Or was it? If I was the CBS censor, maybe I would look up the Polish dictionary to see if I had said a really, really rude word. Looking up the Polish slang dictionary. This is from Marcin in Warsaw. Says, hi, Craig. If you could fight any celebrity, who would you fight? Oh, I wouldn't want to fight celebrities. I admire them for their steady lives and their admirable stances on things and their necessary interruptions to political dialogue and the way they tell us how to live. I don't know. Who would I want to fight? I wouldn't want to fight any celebrities. I guess one that I could beat up. It's not that many. What about Dakota Fanning? Probably, Hey, why take a risk? Why take a risk? Actually, I don't know. I might be taking a risk. She's probably some expert in hashagishi or something like that. Take that, sucker. All right. All right, this is from John in Ogamaga in Saskatoon in Canada, near Regina. You let Canadians in? Are you from Regina? They're from Regina. Don't you mean Regina? That's not how it's pronounced. How is it pronounced? Regina. That's how they pronounce it. Regina, as in... I know, I'm 5 years old. All right. John, do you know John? No. All right, okay, yeah. John says, he says, Craig, have you ever been pimp slapped by a woman, and what did you do to make her do it? Pimp slapped? What does pimp slapped mean? I don't know. What does it mean? Is that some kind of Regina slang? By the way, Regina slang is the name I write romantic novels under. Yeah. Lord of the D'Urbervilles by Regina Slang. Oh, my lord, what are you doing with your trousers? You won't tell anyone, will you? I'm dressing up as a lady. I'd like to be the mayor of East Cleveland. I don't know what pimp slapped means. Is that like that? Is that... Oh, that's pimp slapped? I've been pimp slapped by a dude. And Dakota Fanning. Dakota and I get on. We had our differences, but we sorted it out. I'm calling out Dakota Fanning. Oh, that's right, tough guy. All right, we have to take a break. We'll be right back, everyone. Welcome back to the Late Late Show. I'm your host, Regina Slang. It was a dark, moonlit night. Lord Percy thrust open the door with his giant trouser thing, and Lady Margaret was lying on the bed, her huge breasts heaving on their own while she was in the bathroom. My first guest tonight is the star of a new Broadway play called Race. It opens on December the 6th at the Ethel Barrymore Theatre. Please welcome the glory that is James Spader, everybody. James Spader.
That really
Welcome,
is
James.
astounding.
cunt.
That really is astounding.
What, the mayor of East Cleveland? Are you worried about that?
I mean, no, I love that. I mean,
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm anxious. I didn't know the story until I came here, and now I just want to go home and look on the computer. I mean, to check my photos.
Yeah, well, do you ever dress up as a lady? You're famously sexually deviant.
Yeah,
do you dress up
I
as a
have
lady?
on the show a lot. On the
Yeah.
show that I did for a while, I dressed
Yeah.
up as, you know, and I'd stay in the costume for, you know, a little while after and before.
What would you like best, the cashmere or the nylons?
I think the silk lace, right?
Silk lace, yeah. I've never really properly dressed up as a
Nylons
lady.
sound awful, really, but...
No, there's all sorts of equipment and bits
Yeah,
and
there's a
pieces,
lot
you know.
going
I'm
on with that.
more kind of like, you know.
I mean, but I make for a very nice-looking young woman. Not so young anymore, but I actually dress up pretty well.
Really?
Yeah.
When I dress up,
I mean, better than Shatner.
well, yeah. I mean, come on. When Shatner dresses up like a lady, he looks more like a dude than he did when he was wearing dude clothes.
That may be on purpose, though.
Yeah, maybe he's insecure about it.
He might be on purpose.
Have you ever been to East Cleveland?
I haven't.
No. Neither have
I've
I.
driven around it before when I was on a cross-country drive, you know.
Do you do the cross-country drives?
I've done it a lot.
Oh, I like that
Yeah,
idea.
I've done it a lot. North, south, on both coasts.
What do you
and
drive
then
in?
across quite a few times.
Do you drive in an
In all
excellent
different
Ford motor
vehicles.
product who advertise on CBS?
No, I've driven, actually, funny enough, in different cars, but I've also driven, funny enough, in motorhome a couple of times.
Really? An RV? Oh, I like that.
In an RV.
Do you...
And I had this funny thing that happened where
thank God.
I rented I rented a couple of RVs here in Los Angeles, and I was living up in the hills at the time. And,
Right.
And
Why did you rent a couple?
No, at different times.
Oh, right,
Okay.
I see. I thought it was
Right.
like for
Yeah,
you...
a convoy.
And your,
A
you know, and
convoy
your
of-
transvestite entourage.
Yes, exactly. And,
By the way, Transvestite Entourage is a book by Regina Slang, which I
Is he?
recommend that you get. Yeah.
Is he ahead, though? Does anyone know?
What's that?
Is he ahead in the polls right now?
I think he's going to win. They figure he's going to win. We're very excited. It's looking like he might win. He, she, I don't know. You know,
Right.
I mean... Look, I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, you know, Hillary Clinton dresses like a dude all the time. Nobody has a problem with that.
I know.
So
Anyway,
you rented two RVs.
I rented one RV.
Right, okay, one.
And I was driving down, you know, and it's a big RV with a huge front window and everything else. And I had just finished doing a pretty high-profile movie that had come out. And,
What one?
And I can't remember what it was,
All right.
because I've gone a couple of times.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Was
I've-
it
I've
Stargate?
driven
Maybe it was Stargate.
It might have been. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But
That's
anyway,
a great movie,
I'd
isn't it?
done, I guess so, yeah.
No, it is. It's awesome.
Anyway,
All right, sorry.
I'd done this movie, it'd come out and everything, and I wanted to take a break, and I was headed back east. So this story is so anticlimactic, really. What the hell?
It is-
Maybe
you're
we'll
on the
get
right
through,
show for
we might
that
get through
then.
the
Yeah,
segment,
yeah.
actually, before I get to the end of the story.
You'll be all right.
Anyway, so I get in the RV, and I get the kids in there, and we get everything packed in, and this is a huge, you know, it's like 32 feet or something. It's a
Good
big,
Lord, it's
yeah,
enormous.
no, it's a big RV.
It's a rock and roll bus.
It's a rock and roll bus.
Right.
And a huge front window.
You
And
said that before.
Yeah.
Is it
And
two?
both times.
Wow.
Big front window.
Right.
Anyway, so I'm just thinking in terms of, you know, I'm going to hit the freeway. And so I'm thinking, you know, just the route I would always take at that time, at the house I lived in at that time, to go to the freeway was just sort of down the hill and head off, you know, go to the
Right.
gas station and head off. And I headed down the hill to head off, and I'm getting everything sort of set, and the kids are in the back, and everything
Big
is fine.
window? Big window?
Big window.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I find myself, I realize I've driven right down into the center of Beverly Hills.
Oh.
And I'm driving along, and in Beverly Hills, there's always, you know, just sort of traffic. You're stopped at a
Right.
stop sign,
Yes,
a
yes.
stoplight, or something.
Yeah.
And there's always tourists in
Yes.
Beverly Hills
Yes, that's
with
true.
their cameras and so on and so forth.
Right.
And no one could have cared less. Really. They couldn't have cared less. But the point was, I
They
found
saw
myself at a
you-
stoplight, and
they-
all of a sudden I'm noticing, and people are turning around, sort of looking in this big window.
Maybe they
and-
thought it was for the movie. What was the movie? Stargate.
Stargate.
Right. So they...
Thank God you're here to help with the story.
No. This is
really.
It's what I do.
Thank you.
So maybe they thought it was like that scene in Stargate that was deleted when the RV came back from the ancient Egyptian planet.
It could be. Thank God.
Yeah, no, it's all
It
right.
was exactly
You're wearing
that.
stripy and I'm wearing stripy.
I am.
Yeah, it's nice.
Thank you. Everything else I
Did
have
they-
besides this suit is packed to go to New York.
Oh, yeah, for the play. David Mamet play. People talk very quickly in those plays.
A great play.
Oh, yeah. Is it really good?
Yeah, a really good play.
David Mamet's very clever.
Yeah, and this play is really, like, it's really one of his classic plays, you know, really...
Is he very bad-tempered, David Mamet? I imagine he'd be quite angry. Oh, you've never met him yet?
No. I mean, I have met him a few times, but he hasn't struck me yet as being bad-tempered. But it's really... It's
probably on his best behavior.
It's just what you're describing, like with Glengarry, Glen Ross, and those great pieces that he's written where it's very sharp, very funny, very caustic, very provocative, very, you know, it's a great play.
Who else is in it?
David Allen Greer, Kerry Washington, and Richard Thomas, four of us.
And will there be singing and dancing?
There won't be any singing or dancing.
I see. And you expect people to go and see this?
I'm hoping. Tickets are selling great already. Buy your tickets now.
No singing, no dancing.
No
well, just people talking for a couple of hours?
Just people talking very quickly.
No one's going to see that, James. No one's going to go see it.
You know what? I think actually right now we'd have to have 2 intermissions for it to last 2 hours.
So it doesn't last that long?
Easy evening.
Oh, well, now you're getting my attention.
Right, exactly. It got my attention.
Yeah, no, that's
It got my attention immediately. So hour and a half, we're out.
Now, it's an hour and a half, no intermission? Boom, boom,
I think we're out. Hour and a half, we're done.
That's fantastic.
Fantastic.
But once you throw the songs in?
See, well, I mean, for me, perfect thing after doing the TV show. You know, 16-hour days, 10 months out of the year now, go to a play.
Yeah, but you like doing the theatre, don't you? You like doing all that.
Well, I haven't I've done a play in over 25 years.
Oh, are you sure that this is wise?
Yes, I mean, I cannot wait because of, I mean, I love doing theater, and I haven't done it in so long. As soon as I started working
if you love doing
film,
it and you haven't done it for 25 years, one would suggest that your actions are not commiserate with what actually you intend to do. I mean, you love doing the theatre, but you haven't done it in 25 years. I love doing cocaine, and I haven't done it in 17 years.
I can tell you, I don't have any idea. Do you still know whether you love to do cocaine?
No, I don't. And I think that if I were to do cocaine now, it would be cataclysmically disadvantageous to me.
That could... You know, this play could be cataclysmic to me as well.
And I said a word that doesn't exist called disadvantageous.
Yes.
What do you like to that?
This play could be a disaster for me.
No, it'll be great. Once the songs start, the people will...
I could sing or dance before and after.
I bet you
know,
could.
I could go out after and say, listen, if you want to stick around, that play was only an hour and a half. You want to stick around for the next 15, 20 minutes, I'll do a couple of numbers. Just, you know, so you feel like you get your money's worth.
What's that? Tony.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
That's really not a bad idea.
People would like that.
They would like that.
It would be like... Oh.
And I think it's better than, like, opening. I think it'd go out, because then it would be sort of something to look forward to. You know, the play ends, and, you know, there's going to be a little song.
There's going to be time with James Spader, and you could change the songs. Like, one night, maybe Jerome Kerm's Broadway, and then the next night, maybe...
A little Stephen Sondheim.
Yep, or from Phantom of the Opera, where they sing that song over and over again.
Or might be fun every so often. Or, as you know, maybe some modern dance.
Wow.
Interpretive, sort of...
With
something in a leotard, or maybe some lace underwear.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Maybe.
So, James Spader, everybody. We'll be right back. My next guest is a very funny stand-up comedian. She can next be seen in Does This Show Make Me Look Fat? Please welcome the very lovely Cathy Ladman, everybody. Cathy Ladman.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I did my makeup to make myself look older and more tired tonight. How'd I do? I know. I've got quite a touch. I know. Yeah, a lot of women, when they get older, you know, they start putting on more and more makeup. They think it's going to make them look younger. It doesn't make them look younger. It makes them look like transvestites. See, I know about this. I'm in menopause. I know about this stuff. Really, I'm telling you. If you don't know what menopause is like, I'll describe it to you. It's a lot like adolescence, except without all that life ahead of you. I mean, I get to go through this and then die? What a great deal. My mom is 87. She's a real character, my mom. You know, for as long as I have known my mom, which is her entire life, or actually my entire life, she has started her day the same way every morning. She reads the obituaries. First thing in the morning, that's how she starts her day, with the dead. And I started doing it too. I think it's hereditary. You know, a lot of people like to read the obituaries, and I have a theory about this. I know why. It's because the obituary language is very soothing. It's very pleasant, very non-confrontational. Everyone's beloved, beloved, beloved. I think someone's lying. Because not everyone is beloved. Harry, husband of Rita, and pain in the ass, is finally dead. Please send all flowers and donations to me. I'll be in Florida, where I should have been 15 years ago. My mom, you know, she's got short-term memory loss, which is not really a great thing, but it came in so handy when we were planning a surprise party for her. She planned the whole thing with us. She chose the menu, the guest list, and when everyone stood up and yelled surprise, there was no one more shocked than my mother. My parents were married for 63 years. My husband and I have, thank you, yeah, it's great. My husband and I have been married now for 12 years. Honeymoon's been over for about 13 years. We've completely stopped trying to please each other. I don't mean sexually, I mean humanly. You know what his latest thing is? He stopped clipping his toenails. I know, what's that about? What, was he false courting me when he was clipping his toenails? Making me think he was that kind of guy? I hate it. Now the bed is a dangerous place. All night he's scratching me. It's like sleeping with Howard Hughes without the money. I'm no better. I don't care what I look like when I go to bed anymore. You know, I wear an old ripped-up T-shirt that someone used to change the oil in my car. It takes me longer and longer to get ready for bed every night. You know, it takes me like an hour and a half. All I do is moisturize. That's all I have left. I moisturize for like 90 minutes until my entire head is numb. Then I have to put in a mouth guard, you know? One of those night guard, because I have so much stress, I grind my teeth and I take it to bed with me, you know? So I have to put in my mouth guard like that and put it in there. Then I get into bed. Then I open up my nightstand, I take my hand cream out, put a lot of cream on my hand. Then I take these little cotton gloves, keep the cream on all night, I put them on. Then I take out my foot cream. I put a lot of cream on my feet, especially the heels, put a lot of cream on. I put on these little matching cotton socks that match my gloves. I get really comfortable, snuggle down into the sheets. And one night, I looked down at myself, and I turned to my husband, and I said, honey, you know, if you want to have an affair, you can go right ahead, okay? I'll even find someone for you. Take the pressure off of both of us. Good night, honey. It's the best I can do. Good night. Good night. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Guest is an Irish singer-songwriter. She's making her late-night debut singing From My Heart to Yours. Please welcome the lovely Laura Izibor, everybody. Laura Izibor.
My heart to yours, I would give you what show tonight, Craig.
We had to show the mouse coming back so that we don't get letters from people going, I can't believe you killed a mouse. We get letters all the time like that from Regina. No, please, don't. I punned vagina. Oh, Regina, I mean. Oh, never mind. You knew what I was thinking. I'm pretty much thinking that every night anyway. You might as well know. Although I was very taken with James Spader tonight. I did think he was very good, especially when he told us that he loves the theatre, even though he hasn't done it for 25 years. I love you, honey, but I haven't done you for 25 years. Yeah, all right. Good luck with that. Oh, I would like to say one thing as well. Earlier on, I challenged Dakota Fanning to a fight. Now, I'm not serious about that. I in no way would like to fight Dakota Fanning, or she's a marvelous young woman, an excellent actress, and you know, and I've heard a very good fighter. Also, knowing my luck, there's probably a 300-pound extreme fighting champion also called Dakota Fanning. Yeah. Anyway, I have to go and dress up as a lady. Oh, do we have the results from the no, they didn't. The results are not in yet. Join us tomorrow and learn if America has its first openly transvestite mayor. I, for one, can't wait. Good night, everybody. Good night.